back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about my upcoming wedding, which is weird. Yeah, weird. Before I begin though, I do want to apologize if you can hear a noise like over here. Well, I don't know if you can tell if it's over here in the video or not, but I have my heater on. It is freezing in this house. Freezing. So yeah, I just want to let you guys know that. Also, the lighting's weird. I don't know. But this is just kind of like a sit down vlog style video, so I felt like it would be okay. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and get into this video. A lot of you guys were asking like my wedding plans and you wanted me to share like stuff like that. And to be honest, like I have put off making this video because I'm not like super into wedding planning, and I'm not like super excited about my wedding, which you may be like, what's your problem? Why are you not excited? Basically, I'm just not like the kind of girl that's like, oh, my wedding, like I need to, you know, it's just not me. I've never really wanted to get married, so this is like a huge thing for me because I never wanted that. I never wanted to get married. If you told me a year ago I was gonna get married, I would have laughed in your face and been like, yeah, right. I never really wanted a wedding. Number one, I have horrible anxiety. I do not like attention on me, and so the thought of like all these people coming together to see me get married is just kind of freaking me out a little bit. So I'm not super excited about that. But I have done a little bit of planning. My mom's mainly planning this for me because it just stresses me out, and I'm like, I kind of want a wedding because I feel like maybe in 10 years I might regret not having one. But at the moment I would be just fine with going to the courthouse and doing it that way because like I said, I don't like a lot of attention on me. I don't like to be around huge groups of people. I have horrible anxiety about it. Yeah, that's basically what's going on. Is I'm not really planning most of my wedding. My mom is actually planning it. I'm just telling her like the few things that really matter to me, and after that I'm like, you know what, I don't care. But you guys want to know, so I figured that I would answer some of your questions that you guys had for me. Oh, my dog's gonna like give herself a bath. Can you see her back there? She's gonna give herself a bath in this video. I guess I'll answer the first question that was on Instagram by my friend Alyssa. She wants to know what's my favorite part of preparing for my wedding. My favorite part is that I'm not actually planning most of it. So that makes it easy for me, and I can just kind of relax and have fun and not have to worry about stuff like that. That's probably my favorite thing about this because I'm not the typical girl who's been dreaming of this day her whole life and has planned it out. That is actually my sister. My sister's gonna have like the craziest wedding because she's already like putting stuff on Pinterest, and she's like, I'm gonna do this and that, and I have just always kind of been like, I'm not into it. So that's that. I mean, really my favorite thing is that I'm not planning it at all. On my Q&A video last time, I ask you guys if you wanted to know anything to leave them in the comments below and I would get to them. So I'm just gonna go back on my video and see what you guys were asking. My friend Dominique, and I hope I'm saying your name right, but she watches like most of my videos and she's always super sweet and she always comments. So she left me some questions. She wants to know why my dad isn't walking me down the aisle. I kind of mentioned this in my last Q&A video that he wasn't walking me down the aisle, and so she wants to know why. Basically, I don't like the idea of my dad giving me away. Like, I don't like that. Like, I feel like that's really weird. Like, he's not giving me away, really. So, I don't like that. Plus, I don't like that. And that's, like, it's not that I'm like, oh, I hate it when everybody's dad walks them down the aisle, but I hate the thought of my dad walking me down the aisle. Not any disrespect towards him. Like, we've already had this conversation. He's fine with it. But I just have always hated that idea. When I was in 6th grade, I graduated from Missionettes, which is a class that you do at church. It's called, well, now it's called Impact. It used to be called Missionettes when I was in it, and the class was stars, and you graduated as like an honor star, and it was like this big deal. You had to get like this cute little white dress, and your dad walked you down the aisle and they crowned you honor star and it was awesome or whatever, but like I just remember hating the fact that my dad was walking me down the aisle because it reminded me of like a wedding. I don't know, I've like always been against like having my dad walk me down the aisle, and I don't know why, because it's not anything against him. I don't like the idea of it. I don't like, personally, I just don't even really want to walk down the aisle, but we'll get to that in a minute. I just don't like that, and I'm not super traditional about that, and I just feel like it's wrong to be like, oh, he's giving me away. So I just would rather not have him walk me down the aisle. I actually think what we're planning on doing is James is going to walk down the aisle with me, so that way all eyes aren't on me, but they're also like, it's like both of us together. I don't know. So I think that that's what we've kind of talked about doing, but I don't know. I may just end up walking by myself. It may just be completely awkward. I may fall on my face. I don't know. But I made it very clear that I didn't want my dad to walk me down the aisle, which I know is very strange, and like I said, it's not anything against him. It's just how I have always been like, no, I can't do this. And then another thing is like I wouldn't let James ask for my dad's permission because I don't agree with that. Like, it's not my mom and dad's decision to make, it's mine. And so I get like the respect side of things, but at the same time, like, it doesn't really matter what they say or if they give their blessing. If I want to, you know, do something, I'm going to do it. And it's not anything disrespectful towards them. It's just, it's my life. So I'm very much against that. And so I feel kind of bad. Like I'm against all of the traditional things, I guess. But yeah, I'm like, no. If I'm going to get engaged, I want to be the first person, besides the person asking me to marry me, I want to be the first person to know that. I don't want like my whole family to know and then be like, oh my gosh, I'm engaged, and they're like, oh yeah, well, he asked her permission like 3 weeks ago. Like, no, I want to know first. I don't want everybody else to know. She also wants to know, am I having a church wedding? Yes, I am. I'm having a church wedding. Mainly because it's gonna be cold in Missouri in December. Otherwise, I probably would maybe like do something outside. I don't know. Not that I have anything against getting married in a church, because I go to church like every Sunday. I don't have anything against it. I just think it'd be cool to have an outside wedding, but because of weather, I can't do that. So I'm actually getting married in a church that I've never been to before, but it's really close to my hometown that I grew up in Missouri, and my uncle is performing the ceremony. It's actually his church, and I don't know how long he's been going there, maybe like a year and a half, I don't know. But he is actually going to perform the ceremony because he is licensed to do that now, which is awesome. So it's kind of cool because we're like keeping it all in the family. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. We are having a church wedding, and yeah, like I said, I've never actually been to this church, so I don't know what it looks like. Hopefully it looks nice, but you know, what can you do? So she also wants to know, do I have a bridal party? Yes, I do. My best friend of 10 years, Katie, which you've probably seen, well, you saw the best friend tag, but also if you watch my vlog channel, you've probably seen her a lot. She's gonna be my maid of honor. My sister is gonna be a bridesmaid, and then one of my cousins is gonna be a bridesmaid as well. They all have their dresses picked out. They're all wearing different dresses because I was like, you can pick your own dress as long as it's this color. I really didn't care. So they all picked out their own dress, and they all have different dresses, which I think is kind of cool, and it's just nice, you know? So they're doing that. And then my cousin's baby, she just had a baby this year, back in June, I think. I hope that's right. I'm pretty sure it's June. She just had a baby, and her baby is going to be my flower girl, and we're going to put her like in this little wagon, and we're actually going to decorate it like a boat because I'm going to be walking down the aisle to the Jaws theme. So it's kind of like a Jaws themed wedding almost, and it's gonna be like a little boat, and the baby's going to be in the boat. But yeah, so I think that's really cute and a really cool idea. But other than that, there's really not a lot of people that are going to be in this wedding. I know James has some of his friends and like his brother, and they're going to be like standing up there with him. But yeah, there's not a lot of people going into this wedding because I'm just like, I just want to keep this super simple and like not a big deal, because I need this to not be a big deal. I need it to be like, there's certain things that I will care about later on in life, like pictures. I'd like to have nice pictures, but as far as like a nice wedding ceremony, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna be so stressed out that, you know. Oh, one of my wedding colors, white and like a pale yellow color, which I know is weird for December, but yellow is my favorite color and it had to be in there somewhere. So we're doing that, and so I'm excited about that, and I'm excited that it's like the color yellow and everything. After that, there's not any other questions after that, so I don't know what else you guys want to know, but I'm just going to kind of tell you a few things. For my cake, we're actually going to do cupcakes, and they're going to have Jaws and like Star Wars related stuff on top of them, because James is like a big Star Wars fan, so I wanted to make sure that that somehow played a part in the wedding. Oh, I have yellow and white M&Ms, and they have our names on them and like our wedding date and everything. I actually did get into that. I was actually excited about M&Ms, which is weird. So yeah, that's pretty exciting stuff, and I'm trying to think of what else you guys might want to know. It's gonna be at 3 o'clock, which I thought was cute because it's 12, 13, 14, 15 if you go by military time, so that's pretty cool. I'm probably gonna end up doing my own hair and makeup. I may have someone do my hair, but I'm definitely probably gonna do my own makeup. So I need to get like an airbrush system because I want to do that for my wedding. I think that would be cool. Plus, I just hate the way that my face looks with my foundation because I don't know. For our honeymoon, we're going to Hawaii, which I'm so excited about. So I just keep telling myself, like, after you go through this whole wedding thing, you get to go to Hawaii. It'll be okay. You get to go to Hawaii. So that's what I keep telling myself. I'm really excited because they filmed my favorite TV show in Hawaii. It's Lost, if you guys didn't know that, and I'm pretty excited. I'm like researching where they filmed like certain scenes, and I'm like, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go here. It's like ridiculous. I'm like, I'm sorry that I'm making this honeymoon all about Lost. It won't all be about Lost, but I'm pretty excited because like finally after all these years I get to go to Hawaii and see where they filmed Lost. I think that that's pretty much it though as far as like wedding stuff. Oh, my invitation, hang on. So I did want to show you guys the invitation that I made because I'm pretty impressed with it actually. I saw this on Pinterest and I was going to order it off the website that they had it on, but then I decided I can make my own. So I took 3 pictures of us from our engagement pictures that my sister took for us. Sorry, I'm going to cover some of this stuff up. It says in 2005 they met, in 2012, or no, 2013 they fell in love, and 2014 they'll say I do. And I saw this on Pinterest as like a save the date thing, but I was like, that would be cool as an invitation. So yeah, so I have that, and then it says like the date and where we're getting married, and it has our names on it. On the back, I'm not going to show you because it's like personal information here, but basically it's like Star Wars. It's like a long time ago, far away place or whatever, and then it's like the bigger font up top, but then as you go down it gets smaller, like it's trying to like scroll through the screen or something. I don't know. My dad actually wrote it up, and he wrote it to like it's like our weird story of how we got together, but like in Star Wars a way, you know, and that has the address for the church. So I thought those were really cute, and I did them myself, but of course my dad printed off like the actual announcement thing on the back, but I did the front and I was really happy with how they turned out. I worked so hard on it, and yeah, that's everything I can think of about my wedding. If you guys want to know more, please let me know. I just I don't know what else you guys would want to know, really. I don't know. I'm horrible with this. Like I said, it's not something I'm really super excited about, just because I never wanted to get married. So this is definitely like a big life change, and I know you guys are probably like, well, if you never want to get married, why are you getting married? Things do change and people change their mind, whatever, it happens, but this is something that I definitely feel like I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I'm not worried about, I mean, I'm worried about being married, but I'm not like stressing out about that as much as I am just this specific day and having it be all about me, because you know how like your wedding is supposed to be all about you or whatever. That stresses me out more than anything, but I'm like excited about getting to move into an apartment and going to Hawaii and getting to see him every day. Like, I'm really excited about those things, but I'm not excited about a wedding. I'm trying to get there. Like, there's certain times where I'm like, oh, I'm kind of excited about this, but overall I'm just like, lots of people make me really nervous. having lots of attention on me makes me really nervous. So yeah. But anyway, yeah. So that's everything that I feel like I should update you on my wedding. If you guys want to know more, let me know. If you want to see like get ready with me videos about my wedding, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter so you can keep up with my life. And that is gonna be it for this video. I love you all so much and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.